Okay, Chewy. I had to film another one of these because I made the video a little too long because I rambled a little too long. Anyways, let's talk about the True Blood finale that was on Sunday. Basically, I wasn't too thrilled about the ending of the finale. I don't know if I expected more or I don't know. I expected much more. I expected a bigger finale. I expected oh my god, I can't wait for the next season and it needs to come now. I didn't get that feeling with this episode. Anyways, let's start it off. Basically, it feels like the main theme, what seemed like, was hallucinations and visions to me. I don't know if that's hinting towards something. Ooh, my voice. Anyways, the whole thing starting off with when Bill drank Sookie's blood and she basically got, I guess a vision or whatever of the fairies. And then you proceed to have Jesus and Lafayette do the V-trip thing and their hallucinations. And then you get Lafayette, I guess something triggered Lafayette into seeing things. He saw a mask on Jesus' face. And then later he sees blood on Sam's hands. And then he sees Renee choking Arlene and saying that he's inside her, so I don't know if it's a whole karma thing going on there or what the deal with that is. And then you get Eric having visions or hallucinations of Godric, which I think might have something to do with the fact that he ingested Sookie's blood. I think it had something to do with it. I don't think it was a death experience thing, but it could also be his inner self struggling with them. Since Godric, has been his maker for a long time, and I guess that's a part of him conflicting with himself. But I think it has something to do with Sookie's blood. But I wonder if Bill ever got hallucinations like that. Maybe it was just Eric. I don't know. And then you also have Russell when he had was seeing the prostitute as Talbot. So I just see that as the main theme for some reason. Then I have to say, gotta love Pam this episode. She had the best quotes ever. Especially she's talking about don't ever let him back in here. And that was funny. Or I'm never gonna get the cement out of my hair. She's so funny. Then Sookie saved Eric, and I knew that was gonna happen. That was a yeah, she was. She gave Eric her blood. So now they have a tighter blood bond, and so she ain't gonna be able to get rid of him that easily. Let's see. Did anybody else think that the burnt Russell remind them of Chucky from Child's Play, the movie? Because that's what it reminded me of. So I'm probably gonna make a picture of the side-by-side thing because that's what it reminded me of. When Chucky was burned and thrown in the fireplace and he was burned trying to attack him, his eyes were kind of reddish. That's what it reminded me of. Loved Sookie's evil laugh. That was so hilarious. That was so funny, and that was my best Sookie moment, I think, of the season. Besides when she impersonated Bill Sooker. But yeah, that was funny. So is she having an evil side now, or is Bill sort of rubbing off on her? I don't know, but it seemed a little out of character for her. Anyways, I guess now I'm thinking now that she rescinded Bill and Eric's invitation into her house, I think it's gonna give more playtime for Alcide. Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers for some playtime with Alcide. Because he was looking good, even though he wasn't in the episode that long. Sam revealed to Tara that he was a shifter, and that was awesome. But of course, she didn't take it very well. She was like, shut the F up. And he was like, no, I'm not shutting the F up. And she freaked out, saying that shifters did her wrong. Basically, what Sam said was right. Humans did her wrong too, so she needs to quit her bitching. So basically, I guess she's leaving town. and she cut her hair with her new hairstyle. I was like, work it, girlfriend, because the hairstyle was pretty cute on her. I didn't like it at first, and then I watched the episode again. I was like, it actually suits her better, because I don't know, I don't know. Anyways, I hope if she does come back that she ends up like season 1 Tara, or even better, because I'm tired of her whining and bitching and all that stuff. Like, oh my god, my life is so horrible type thing. It's getting really depressing. Anyways, what else was I talking about? Oh, the thing with Tommy, I felt horrible for him, and it changed my view of him. Poor boy cannot read. He is illiterate. Poor thing. And Sam is being heartless about it. And he's like, I don't care. It ain't my problem. And I'm like, he's your brother. Help him read a Dr. Seuss book or something. Read him Green Eggs and Ham. Just do something. So do you think that Sam really shot Tommy? Because that was like a little tiny cliffhanger thing, but I don't think he did. He either shot a tree, or he could have shot Tommy in the leg or the shoulder, but I don't think he's gonna die. He's not gonna die in my view. Hopefully they don't make Sam that way, because I'm really sick of them making him out to be a really bad guy. Anyways, it was revealed that Jesus is a witch, which I figured was gonna happen. So I don't know if the whole Lafayette vision thing has something to do with what Jesus did. Maybe he worked his spell on him, or what. I don't know. Maybe he worked a spell on Lafayette's mom too, and I told you, because I'm thinking she's not really crazy. I think there's something up with that. But I'm getting bad vibes about Jesus. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm getting bad vibes. I think he might be on the bad side. I don't know. Because he seemed a little too drawn to Lafayette from the beginning, so I think something's up with that. Anyways, what else? Oh, the Jessica Hoyt thing was an awe moment for me. I love them as a couple. But I think something bad's gonna happen. Which, of course, I say that because you see the doll in the room laying on the floor, and it has to be one of Summer's dolls. So I'm thinking she's hiding somewhere waiting for her move. But, and I think it has something to do with Hoyt's mom was buying a gun. So I think she might be in on it with Hoyt's mom. Hoyt's mom maybe talked her into doing it. I don't know. But I think Hoyt's going to get hurt because of it. He's either going to get extremely hurt because he's going to try to save Jessica, or he's going to die. And then that's going to be the whole Tommy-Jessica thing going on if Tommy does survive. So I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? But that's what I think. Something bad's going to happen, because that doesn't last long. Plus, about what he said to her, or she said, I hope I'll never have to experience life without you. He says, you won't be. And I'm thinking, no, something's gonna happen because he said that. Eric in his tracksuit. Love Eric in his tracksuits. Just had to say, yeah, thumbs up, Eric. Bill was asshole in this episode. I'm sorry, Bill, you're an ass. I really don't like his character. I liked him better in the first season, but I knew he was bad from the start. He tried to kill both Eric and Pam, and that's a no-no. The whole thing when he grabbed the rubber glove, I knew he was going to do something with Silver. I thought he was going to do something. And he handcuffed Eric, the Silver, and threw him in the pit and threw cement over him. And then he disguised his voice as Eric to call Eric's assassin to kill Pam. I was like, what? And then you find out from what Eric told Sookie was that Bill hired 2 people to beat up Sookie in the first season so that he could feed her his blood, and that she would eventually do the same to get her to love him. So because the queen wanted her, because she figured that she was part fae or whatever. So, but I think Bill does love her, but his intentions were kind of screwed up. But I think Russell was right in what he said to Sookie, was that he's trying to save her and keep Sookie to himself so he can savor her blood and make the experience last for him. Don't know why, but I think that's what it is, because vampires can't resist phase, and he's one of those. Bill is not the exception. But love the fact that Bill outed Eric, and that Eric outed Bill and said, I want my phone back. That was funny. And love the scene with Bill hanging onto the doorway. And she's like, bitch, get out of my house. She didn't say that, but that's what I would have said. Then you see the Bill and Sylvian showdown towards the end. I hope Sylvian kicks his ass, even though I kind of can't stand her. I hope she kicks his ass, because he needs an ass kicking. The whole ending with Sookie and her hands glowing and going with Claudine and then disappearing was like a what moment. Like, Alan Ball, do you need me to come and write these endings for you? Because I will do it. I will make your endings way kick ass. And that was just blah. I don't know about that. I did not like that at all. I hope I'm not the only one. You know, comment, tell me what y'all thought of the ending. I know it's not just me. Basically, I think Russell's gonna return. He's not gonna, that cement's not gonna keep him there. He's 3,000 years old. I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve. Something worse could have happened to him before, and we just not know about it. But if Eric can get out of the pit, I think Russell can too. What makes you not think he got out of the pit when Eric did? Eric just didn't pay attention. I don't know, something's up with that. Jason's now head of Meth Town, which I think is crazy. It seems like everybody in the town is like dirty, no teeth, all in their underwear. What is up with that? And there's like 20 people or less. Calvin got his face shot off by his own half son, which is crazy. I was like, they didn't kill him to look. That's awful. And Crystal left with Felton. I thought Felton was gonna like get all ticked off because he's all hyped up on V, and he was gonna attack Jason and scratch him or whatever, bite him, and Jason was gonna be a werepanther. That's how I would have wrote it. But I think Crystal will come back. She will be back. Did anybody else hope that Andy was gonna take that V? Because I would like to see how he would react if he was on V. I think that'd be pretty freaking hilarious. Anyways, that's basically what I thought of the episode. They could have made it way better. Way better in my point. I gave the episode maybe 6 stars. They just could have made it a whole lot better. Anyways, this won't be my last bloody vlog. I will post another one next week of my review of the whole season. So other than that, bite you guys later.